play some to him.
No problem. I'm gonna let him open up.
What is the Russian's name?
The Mad Crew. Crew. C-R-E-W.
Yes.
Not yet. He's going to enter. Go ahead and open this up.
Blake, it looks like you got your comeuppance on that one when you got a shot with the belt.
I'll tell you what, Mosh really hit me right there and nearly sent me scattering.
And you made it back to the FOW YouTube broadcast table, and again, you're graced with the presence of Gil Canantella, better known to the wrestling world as Mr. New York, my former world tag team partner several times over. This is our tag team forte. Gil, let's pay attention to this match. Let's watch what they're doing. These are two great teams. Of course, the Headbangers, they need no introduction, been all over the world. WWF, WWE, WWE this, whatever.
Without a doubt.
You know, you heard the introduction right there. These guys have held the titles all over the world. They're currently competing with Ring of Honor on national television, gracing us with our presence here in FOW tonight at Hardcore Holiday. Bell sounds, this one's underway.
And this Mad Crew look vaguely familiar to me. I'm trying to place the name.
Place the name. They're wearing red.
They're wearing red. Yeah, I'm thinking about it.
Adam Barasano's outside.
Yeah, he's just a reject from Jersey Shore.
As you see right there, it looks like it's going to be Thrasher and Alex Chamberlain kicking things off. Mosh and Thrasher, I'll tell you what, they haven't been on the mainstream national scene in about a decade, but I'll tell you what, gentlemen, they look great as ever.
And they have a great following.
They certainly do, getting a great reaction here at the Deerfield Beach Indoor Sports Complex.
And this is really the match that, I wanted Gil to sit here ringside and give his commentary, his expert commentary, because, Gil was a multiple world tag team champion with moi.
I will say this, Blake. I don't mean to interrupt you, because I know you're not used to working with three at a time, just like me. I'll give you a few of their numbers to let you know. Well, that's besides the point. But what I'm interested in seeing here is that even though these Headbangers are widely known throughout the world as great competitors, I think we're going to see a very highly electrical match here.
Well, you see the double teaming working in their favor right there. Mosh off the second rope with that clothesline. Mosh and Thrasher have been teaming together for 17 years, gentlemen. As you see, Chamberlain right there drops the elbow on top of the head. This Mad Crew looking very confident in their FOW debut.
I've been in the ring with this Mad Crew. They went by another name at the time. I've been in the ring several times with them. I'm not taking anything away from them. They're a great crew, but when you have the experience and the travel and the know-how and the championships that the Headbangers have, and he's riding on them right now.
Doing that rope straddle, shades of the big boss man.
I hope he washed the skirt, though. That's the big thing.
All I can say, fellas, is ouch.
Ouch, yeah.
As Mosh riding Michael Osborne there. Of course, you saw these two come out there with Adam Barasano at the top of the show, basically declaring war on the Headbangers, saying they're an FOW for one reason, to not only take out Mosh and Thrasher, but also to win those tag titles.
Well, one of the things about the Headbangers, you alluded to it a little earlier, about them being out of the mainstream wrestling media for about 10 years, but they're still very popular in the independent circuit. They come from the old school of wrestling. They can mix it up. They can wrestle. The marquee is wrestling, but they can do whatever, poke you in the eye, whatever it takes. They're stay with the times, and that's why they're still competing.
And these men in phenomenal shape. Once again, Osborne picks up Thrasher, goes for the scoop slam. Thrasher with the go behind into the ropes, and he's going to roll him up. Thrasher, 1-2. Nearly gets it, goes off the ropes one more time, but Alex Chamberlain meets him with a knee, and Osborne takes him out with a clothesline.
Yeah, well, again, that's good tag team wrestling. You got that 4 count, and referee didn't see it, and Gil, whatever the referee doesn't see doesn't hurt, right?
That could have very well have been a game changer right there.
We had a lot of referees in our pocket. I mean, we had a lot of referees that worked with us when we were tag team champions.
I was going to actually comment on the fact that when things got a little out of hand and you had all 4 wrestlers in the ring at once, that maybe perhaps this wrestler was losing a little bit of control there for a moment.
Well, so you can certainly tell the Mad Crew has teamed together before. Oh, right there with the backbreaker. Nice job by Alex Chamberlain. But Chamberlain and Osborne, 1-2, and the near fall. But these two men working as a well-oiled machine here, isolating Thrasher right in the neutral corner.
Well, they're not new to tag team wrestling by any stretch of any imagination. Just, take it to the bank. They've been world tag team champions, too, for various promotions under a different name. They've taken on a new persona. Maybe that's going to be good for them. Hopefully it will be. But you can see they're very fluid in what they're doing. and they keep the referee turned around, and they do it just within the 4 count. Now that's in the rules, buddy.
You saw the 3-on-1 right there. Barrisano helping on the outside. Mike Oren being distracted.
Well, again, that is Chuck Urin's son, right?
I do believe so.
Okay, well, okay, that says enough.
2, and the near fall right there by Michael Osborne does not hook the leg.
Is that the name he's going by, Michael Osborne now?
Is that not his name?
I thought it was Osmond.
Now, Blake, do you think that could have been a little bit of cockiness there by not hooking the leg?
Oh, absolutely. That's something JR and I talk about all the time. Those basic fundamentals. You got to hook the leg. And in this situation against multiple-time former tag team champions, you can't give anything against the Headbangers, and that could come back to haunt him later on.
So do you think that possibly could have cost him a pinfall right there?
Oh, it's absolutely. I think you're at the point here where Thrasher's worn down enough to possibly get a win.
That's why when we wrestled, not only did we hold legs, but we held tights too.
And we held the rope.
Whatever we had to hold.
And that's why we were the World Tag Team Champions.
Successful the way we were.
Exactly.
As Osborne here, putting Thrasher in position right underneath that bottom rope. That cable just encased his rubber right there.
No, he fell. He tripped, and the guy hit the rope.
Oh, would you stop? As Chamberlain here trying to stomp away on Thrasher as the Mad Crew in their FOW, I guess you could almost say debut, return, whatever you want to call it, make a huge impact against the Headbangers.
Well, again, I'm going to point something out I pointed out earlier in one of the other matches. For tag team wrestling, right now, in Florida, southeastern United States, the whole Caribbean, the FOW is where you want to be. And you want to be here because you want to go against the best, because you want to be the best. You want to be the champion.
Near fall right there for the Mad Crew. As you see, Mosh getting increasingly frustrated on the outside. Keeps trying to enter this contest, but he's not the legal man, so he can only do but so much. As you see, almost a Dragon Sleeper variation right here by Chamberlain onto Thrasher, trying to wear him down. The Mad Crew, the Headbangers, the winner of this, you got to believe, JR, is going to get in the mix for the tag team titles.
I think it's going to get to a point to where he's going to end up having enough of it to where he's going to take matters in his own hands. Well, just like now. Do you see what I'm saying, JR?
We did that.
You got to do what you got to do.
4 count, that's right.
Mosh makes the save. As you see right here, the double team by the Mad Crew is Mosh trying to direct Mike Oren to see what's going on. But Chamberlain and Osborne doing a number right here on Thrasher. Lateral press 1-2, and once again, Mr. New York does not hook the leg.
Well,
I don't agree with that, because you know why? You don't get paid by the hour in this profession.
I've been telling him that. You get paid by how many W's you get.
And that's why you own a ranch.
That's right.
And I own a penthouse in South Beach.
That's right.
And in Manhattan.
And of course you have that penthouse off of Fifth.
Chamberlain up the ropes.
Well, of course, being multiple world champions, we had a lot of cash.
Picks up Thrasher. And a big back suplex. He's going to stack him up right here. Hooks the leg very nicely right there to Chamberlain.
But Blake, good tag teams find a way to win. If it's a title belt against somebody's noggin, if it's holding the ropes, if it's grabbing somebody's tights, or getting a clean 3 count in the middle of the ring, tag team champions find a way to win.
Chamberlain off the ropes. And a side salto suplex. Beautiful job by Thrasher to counter. Now he's going to make the tag to Mosh.
He's rolling away from his opponent. If he had rolled the other way, he could have thrown his arm over and covered him.
Mosh, he would have used the same pure instincts that he used earlier and rolled. Perhaps he could have found himself in a winning position.
I think he lost.
And there's the tag to Mosh.
Tag's finally been made. Oh.
Takes out Osborne on the apron. Down goes Alex Chamberlain. And Mosh right now.
Now all hell is breaking loose.
In firm control. All 4 men are in the ring. And Mosh with the flying body attack in the corner. Chamberlain with the charge. Ducks underneath. Beautiful job right there, taking him down with the flatliner. 1-2. And beautiful save by Michael Osborne.
Well, if the referees is going to allow it,
as Thrasher's in there,
do it.
Cutting him off.
That's what we said. They're reading off of our rule book.
We got a Pier 6er here, gentlemen.
Did you arrange to get a royalty for this?
Now, if you had referees like back in the day of perhaps Sonny Myers or that nature, he'd be disqualifying wrestlers left and right.
Osborne and Thrasher's getting into it here ringside.
Thrasher, Michael Osborne on the outside, Alex Chamberlain and Mosh on the inside. JR, you mentioned the tag team division heating up. Both of these teams, you saw the Tech Squad getting a DQ win earlier on. Anthony Michaels and the Beast, the new tag team champions. The FOW tag team scene heating up as we speak. City.
Again, if you're a tag team specialist, you want to be where the competition is the keenest.
Wait a second. Goes on the top. Thrasher's going to pull his leg down, and this could give the advantage to the Headbangers here.
And not to make no pun intended, but that looked like that was a heads-up move there.
Mosh putting him in position.
Or heads down.
Power bomb into the leg drop. That's going to be the finish. 1, 2, 3, the Headbangers win.
And the fans are loving it as well.
Yep.
Mosh and Thrasher.
It wasn't an easy night for them, that's for sure.
Well, it was easier because we weren't in there. When we were at our prime and when we were at our best, nobody beat the North-South connection.
Look at us here, gentlemen. Adam Barasano throwing a hissy fit like a 12-year-old girl as the Mad Crew lose this matchup and the Headbangers get another notch in their belt.
You know who he is, though. He's Snooki with a sex change on.